What's up, guys? Welcome back to another edition of Sports Update Ghana. My name is Joseph Adamafio. Let's get straight into action. And Black Star striker Inaki Williams has disclosed that he's going to try to score his first goal for Ghana in the game against Mexico. Since switching nationalities from Spain to Ghana, Inaki Williams has struggled to score his debut goal for Ghana's senior national team, popularly known as the Black Stars. Ahead of Ghana's friendly match against Mexico, Inaki Williams, who spoke with the press, says that he's going to try to score his first goal in the game against Mexico. According to him, it's going to be a tough game, but he's going to try to score his first goal in the game against Mexico. Let's take a look at when Inaki Williams spoke to the press in the United States.
Inaki, let me ask you, do you think you have adjusted to the Black Star setup, considering you do exceptionally well club level?
Yes, for us it's a very important match. I think all the people, Ghanaian people, support us, and I'm going to do everything to this match to score my first goal.
And also, when you look at your first few games with the Black Stars, how would you rate yourself?
Yes, it's not easy for me because I don't have a lot of matches with my teammates, but this is football. I enjoy the football, I enjoy the games, and I'm going to do everything to score my first goal.
How well do you know this Mexican team, considering you have some Spanish friends in there?
Yes, Mexican are very hard people, very hard teammates, and it's not easy. This match is not easy for us, but Ghana has got very good players, and I'm going to enjoy the match.
Thank you.
So that is Inaki Williams over there talking about the fact that he's going to try to score his first goal for the Black Stars in the game against Mexico, and was also asked to rate himself in Ghana's national team since joining the Black Stars after switching nationalities last year in 2022. Inaki Williams was part of Ghana's squad that played at the 2022 FIFA World Cup, but till date he has struggled to score his first goal in the national team. Hopefully he gets to score in Ghana's game against Mexico, which will be played later tonight at 12:30 a.m. Yes, 12:30 a.m. means you have to wake up at Sunday midnight and watch Ghana's game against Mexico. In the meantime, though, Ghana's club, that is Mediama, will be taking on United States of America Football Club, that is DC United, in a cup game at 9 p.m. as well. So after that particular game, then Ghana will play against Mexico at 12:30 a.m. So yes, that is about it about Inaki Williams.
What we have seen in this Mexican team is a very committed team. A very committed team, a way of playing, and a group of players that perform very well for their nation. So we have to treat this as a whole. We know that of course they have good individual players. This is normal, but we have to treat it as a whole, that we are up against, I think, a very good team. Do we like to play in America? It's a challenge for us. First and foremost, it's for us as an African country, and we obviously play in our qualification games in Africa. So anywhere outside of that's a challenge to us. It's good experience for us for myself as a coach with the team, but for the players, this would be very different for us. Not only to play, this would be very different to play on this surface, and we have a group of players that generally never play on this type of surface. So this is another challenge for us. We're up against a very good team, a very good stadium, which we know will be full of Mexican supporters, and a pitch that is very different for us. So these are the challenges for us, and these are the aspects that you learn more about the team and the players.
Let's talk about Nketiah, because the Arsenal player made his debut for the Three Lions, that is the English national team, in their 1-0 victory over Australia. Well, Nketiah who made his debut for English senior national team, that is the Three Lions, came on as a substitute to play the last 17 minutes of action in the game. England had already scored their first goal in the game through Watkins, who gave England the lead in the 57th minute. However, this game is just a friendly match, so it doesn't count as one of the high-profile games. But if Nketiah goes on to play in the Euro qualifiers for the English national team, it will mean that, well, Nketiah will not be eligible to play for the Black Stars any longer. Well, there could be ways around it. He has to play 3 games before he can solidify his place in the English national team, that he doesn't have any chance of playing for Ghana anymore. Currently, he has just played once, and if he plays his second game, though, he's still eligible to play for Ghana. The only issue is that Ghana has to wait for 3 years before we can get Nketiah to switch nationalities from England to play for Ghana, which I don't see it as possible, because by the next 3 years we'd have gotten a better striker than Nketiah. So I think that we have to move away from this Nketiah story and getting him to play for the Ghana national team. In the meantime, though, we could get Callum Hudson-Odoi to play for the Black Stars, because he hasn't featured for the Three Lions in more than 3 years, and he's still eligible to play for Ghana. Recently, though, in an interview, Callum Hudson-Odoi told the press that he's still open to playing for Ghana, and he's looking at way forward to see if he can play for Ghana in future. Well, another player of Ghanaian descent who made his debut in the national team was also Jeremie Frimpong. Yes, Jeremie Frimpong plays for the Dutch national team and came through the ranks of playing for their youth teams. And, well, he made his debut for the Netherlands in their game against France in the 2024 Euro qualifiers. He came on as a substitute to play the last 27 minutes of action in the game against France, and France won that game by 2-1. And Jeremie Frimpong was one of the players that we were also eyeing to play for the Black Stars. He was taken to the World Cup by the Dutch national team, but didn't make any appearance, so he was still eligible to play for Ghana. But after playing for the Dutch national team in their game against France in the Euro qualifiers, it doesn't look like Jeremie Frimpong will be turning his back to play for the Ghana national team. He's just 22 years old and plays as a right back, and he plays for Bayern Leverkusen in the German Bundesliga. However, Jeremie Frimpong is no longer eligible to play for Ghana, and, well, I think the GFA should be up and doing and get more players abroad if we want to get more players like that. Else, we have to focus on our locally and homegrown players, which I think that we are doing. We have players who are doing very, very well. Look at Fatah Ahmed, who was brought into the national team from Midyama, and, well, Jonathan So has also shown very, very promising abilities in the national team. So I think we have to focus on our homegrown players instead of going for players abroad and all that. Well, that's how I wrap up here on Sports Update Ghana. Thanks for doing the watching. My name is Joseph Adamafiu. Please subscribe, like, share, and don't forget to leave a comment. I'm out.